So could you explain to me exactly how the program works and everything, and the price options? Um, hold on, I gotta call my dad back. The price options, and yeah, we can start there. We can start there. Exactly what the program offers.
So the program is real simple. What we do is we add people to a dealership,
Okay.
and then that dealership becomes like their umbrella, right? So they become an agent of the dealership. It's the dealership that's purchasing the car, it's the dealership that's selling the car.
Okay.
But the person who's coming on as the agent, they're using their money. So they're buying the car, they're selling the car all under the dealership, which is what makes it legal, right? So then that gives the individual the ability to sell multiple cars for profit without getting in trouble with any state in any way, shape, or form.
Right, right. Because a lot of people was asking me. That's like a lot of people question, how they can get auction access. Like I told you, my program right now, I was offering a wholesale license, right? But
Yeah.
so for those of you who don't know, a wholesale license you cannot resell to the public, right? So a wholesale license you can only do dealer to dealer, or you can do run your cars back in the auction, right? I,
Yeah. Yep.
a little history about myself. I was actually under a program like that at first, a wholesale license. Um, and I was retailing cars for a while. I did get away with it for a while, but eventually the tag office did catch on to me and they stopped me, right? So
Yeah.
after that, I had to find somebody who had a retail license, and then I had to like sell the car to the retail person, and then
Yeah.
I had to sell the car. Then they had to sell the car to the person. So this is perfect. Your program is perfect. They can actually like get around that step. You know what I mean?
And you bring up a great point, Ray, right? So there's a lot of people out there who want to do this kind of a side hustle because it's super lucrative.
Right.
I picked my way through college back in 1990s when I started the company. I was buying and selling cars back then, making almost 100,000 a year, just flipping cars.
Yep. Yep.
While I was a full time student, I was a full time student at the University of New Hampshire, and it was just such a great opportunity. And I got to be honest with you, I'm not so much of a car guy. Like a lot of people that get into this business, they're car guys, right? They
Mhm.
have like oil in their blood.
Mhm. Mhm.
I fell in love with the business opportunity. I was like, wow, this is so powerful that I could start out with basically a couple $1,000,
Mhm.
get in the business, start buying and selling. A friend of mine was letting me use his license back. This is back in 1990.
Okay.
He was letting me use his license because he knew I was going to school. He asked me, "How you going to pay for school, Tim? What are you going to do for money?" I was going to either bartender, wait or something like that, or do some side, construction jobs and stuff. I used to be in construction.
Okay.
He just said, "Hey, give me $333 a month. I will
Okay.
give you auction access. I'll give you a dealer plate. You buy and sell cars." And that was it was just so powerful. Like the first couple weeks, my first car was a 1987
Okay.
Audi 5000S. It had,
Ooh.
it had been in an accident. It had a million miles on it. I didn't know what I was doing, but I bought the car, and I literally sold it a week later and made an $800 profit. And
Okay.
right there, I was just hooked on the whole system. I was like, wow, this is so cool. I can be in business for myself literally within a matter of like a week buying and selling cars. And I went through University of New Hampshire. I went there for 5 years. So 5 years, I got my master's in business. I'm sorry, yeah, my master's in business,
Okay.
in psychology, and a minor in philosophy. I paid my whole way through school,
Okay.
graduated with no loans, and then I took this business model. I said, you know what? Maybe this is what I'm supposed to do. So I just took that nationwide. It was back then. Yeah. So that's my start. That's where I'm going, and that's how I got here. That's how I'm sitting here now with you. You
All
know.
right, Hustle Nation, I'm happy to announce for those of you who are ready to start flipping cars, I can get you auction access within 24 to 48 hours. If you're ready to stop sitting on the sideline and you're ready to start flipping cars, head on over to whdacademy.com and pick the Platinum package. And for as low as $600, a one-time fee, you guys can have auction access to Copart and the insurance auto auction as a dealer representative under someone else's license. This allows you to go to any Copart or any insurance auto auction in the United States. And essentially, you can start flipping cars within 24 to 48 hours. Don't worry, for those of you who want to attend dealer auctions like Mannheim and Odessa, dealer only auctions, I have something for you guys too. I can get you access to those auctions within 24 to 48 hours as well. Remember, the good thing about this service is that you're not putting the cars in your name when you resell them, meaning you can sell the cars under someone else's license without having to register them. For those of you who are not ready to start flipping cars and you just want to learn about the business, I also have a silver package and a bronze package available for you guys, while I teach you everything you need to know about this auction business. If this sounds like something you're interested in, head on over to whdacademy.com.